Hi, and welcome to Playaway Virtual. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Torin Cohn, and I'm the National Sales Manager for the Playaway Product Group. Let's be honest, this isn't exactly how we plan to meet at ALA in Chicago, but that's okay because we have a lot of exciting things to share with you today. The first thing that we're going to talk about is our new product under the Launchpad brand called the Launchpad Reading Academy. In addition, we'll discuss with you Harry Potter, which is now available on Playaway Audio, Wonderbook, the best new content available for you and your patrons, and we'll provide some updates to what we've done on shop.playaway.com that'll make your life a little bit easier. So something to keep in mind, this is really intended as a high-level overview on the things that are happening at Playaway. We have people live on chat right now to answer any questions. You also have the ability to schedule time with your account managers directly on this website. And if you don't know who your account manager is, that's okay. You have the ability to find your rep right here as well. So to kick things off, Cassie Baskin is going to introduce to you for the very first time the Launchpad Reading Academy. I want to thank you again for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy Playaway Virtual.
Hi everyone, my name is Cassie Baskin and I'm the content curation strategist at Playaway. I'm coming to you today virtually to share some exciting news about the Launchpad family. I would like to introduce Launchpad Reading Academy. Reading Academy was developed in collaboration with an early literacy instructor, author, and founder of a reading center for preschool through middle school age children. This will help kids develop the necessary literacy skills to build confident readers. Beginning with pre-emerging, where children will learn basic letter sounds and letter recognition, through independent, where children become more proficient readers and will pick up a book based upon enjoyment. Featuring award-winning and trusted brands such as Homer Learning, Farfaria, Highlights, Story Toys and Touch Press, and many more. This is a way for children to learn to love Launchpad in a whole new way. The same trusted format, preloaded, and no internet access required. The story of Launchpad Reading Academy starts here, and it starts now. Thank you. I'd like to toss it over to my colleague, Peter.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to give you an update on Findaway and Pottermore Publishing. Findaway now has all 7 Harry Potter titles on Playaway. These are narrated by Jim Dale, award-winning narrator, and this is the #1 requested item that we've been asked to provide since day one. It's also the most searched item on our e-commerce site. So this is a huge development. We're very pleased to announce this, and it is available to you and your patrons. Tied into this is the fact that we also did a redesign of Playaway for Kids back in 2019. And one of the things we did was we've added color to the Playaway devices. And the color is randomized. So now you'll get a Playaway that's either orange, yellow, red, or blue. And it just adds another layer of excitement to the format. And it gives kids a chance just to interact with the device in a new way and to keep the content fresh. And along those lines, we have also added new content, things like diversity, kindness, sympathy, etc., to really make it a more valuable format for kids. And Playaway is still the same device in terms of ease of use. All you need is a AAA battery. You can listen anywhere, anytime. There's no download needed, no internet. You can listen with your earbuds or an auxiliary cord. So it's available to all. The next speaker is going to be Donna, so I'll turn it over to Donna.
Hi, I'm Donna DiStefano, and today we're going to talk a little bit about Wonderbook. Wonderbook is a read-along created by Playaway that is meant to go home with children. We only sell Wonderbook to public libraries and schools, so the only way that people are going to get it is with a library card, and they're going to be excellent for curbside because they're self-contained, clean, and ready to use. We have about 345 Wonderbooks in our collection. that are everything from picture books, chapter books, bilingual, some nonfiction, and leveled readers. All of our picture books do have turn the page prompts embedded into the audio. The player itself sits inside the hardbound book, and we have all different shapes and sizes of books, but the player is going to remain the same size. The player has 14 to 16 hours of continuous playtime, and you have a place for headphone jacks, as well as your speaker is on the outside, so it does not matter how many pages you turn over, the quality of sound is still going to remain the same. You have your play button, fast forward, as well as rewind and pause. In addition, we have something called learning mode. And learning mode are 5 open-ended questions on every single Wonderbook to help engage children to think a little bit more about the story they read. The one thing about Wonderbook is it's going to help kids with comprehension, with fluency, and it's just a great way to bring story time home. So we hope you'll reach out to us, and looking forward to speaking with you soon.
Hi, welcome to the Playaway Virtual booth for ALA. My name is Colleen Saronis. I do all of the content acquisitions for Playaway and Wonderbook, and I'm here to tell you about a couple of titles that you may have missed. The first 2 are in our Wonderbook collection, Brown Bear, What Do You See? And Polar Bear, What Do You Hear? Both by Bill Martin Jr. with illustrations by Eric Carle. Amazing read-aloud stories. These are narrated by Gwyneth Paltrow. They're available now, with additional titles in that series coming out in the fall. On the early reader side, we have Dog Diaries, a middle school story by James Patterson, a perfect summer listen, summer read, great for reluctant readers. For Playaway Kids, the title that I'm most excited about for the spring and summer season is The One and Only Bob. This is the follow-up to the Newbery winner, The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. This is the story from the point of view of Bob, who's the scrappy dog. This one's narrated by Danny DeVito, and it's a fantastic listen. For Playaway Young Adult, another return to a familiar setting, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This is the 4th in the Hunger Games trilogy. I think this will really kind of invigorate that series. It's been 10 years since Mockingjay. And then finally, adult Playaway title that you quite possibly have missed is Camino Winds by John Grisham. This came out at the very end of April. It's a return to Camino Island. It's still a compelling thriller, but it's much more a beach read. There's a hurricane, a thriller author is murdered, and his fellow crime writers decide to try to find the murderer. So those are some of the titles. Thanks again for joining.
Hello, I'm Stephanie Trivison, Sales Operations Manager at Findaway. Over the last year, you may have noticed some changes to our e-commerce site, shop.playaway.com. Thanks to great feedback from many of you, our team has been working hard to implement updates to our website with the goal of making it easier than ever to find exactly what you're looking for. Some recent updates include access to multiple carts, which allow for separate carts for any reason, such as different budgets or product types or branches. And these carts can be shared within your organization, or they can be made private. We've also given the ability to assign cart submitters, which allows you to control who can place the order after the cart has been created. Grid ordering is another area that has seen some changes. You can now apply a distribution grid to an entire cart with just one click. And some of our most recent additions include order tracking, which can be found on the order history section of your account dashboard, as well as pre-populated carts in which our content acquisitions team makes recommendations on the latest and greatest releases. It is your ongoing feedback and user testing that has provided us with these great improvements to our site, so please continue to send your thoughts to us through the feedback section on your account dashboard. We cannot thank you enough for this. That's it for this video. You can continue the conversation with us by using the chat feature in the bottom right corner, by emailing our customer service team at customerservice@findaway.com, or by booking a spot with your account manager in the section provided below. Be sure to check out our promo codes, our new Harry Potter Snapchat and Zoom filters, and learn more about Launchpad Reading Academy while you're here. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for your time. Take care.